My name's Justin, and for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been trying to make it as a content creator. And somehow, we ended up finally crossing 10,000 subscribers here on YouTube. I know for some people that's just a number, and that follower counts, subscriber counts, view counts, these aren't really the point. But to me, it's a symbol of not just my wins, but of the pain, the struggles, and more importantly, the sacrifices of the people who've had my back since day one.
Bye-bye.
Sige po, bye-bye
Yes.
po.
Okay. You say bye-bye.
Sige po, mama.
When I started out, I had no clue what I was doing. I had dreams of maybe someday getting paid to travel the world to make videos, to get sponsored by brands and get sent cool stuff just like all the other creators I looked up to. And here's the thing. All of that sounds great. But being an ordinary guy from Manila, I truly felt that was something I could only ever hope to achieve. So it blows my mind that because of the internet and social media, because of all of you watching, I've been blessed to do just that. Because I picked up a camera, I got the chance to travel to the main headquarters of Zeiss in Germany, together with new faces whom I'm now proud to call my friends. We filmed some cool stuff, met very important people, and appreciated the history of some of the tools we use. I got to work with Adobe, the company whose tools have basically become the foundation of all of my creative endeavors. Hyundai reached out and flew me and my family to Barcelona for a week. I got to work with an amazing crew to film and introduce the 20th anniversary model of the new Hyundai Tucson, all expenses paid, watching dolphins by the sea.
Oh my God!
I've been able to travel and work with hotels in Austria and Japan, exploring the cities, the food, the culture, experiencing world-class service as a girl dad who films things he does with his family.
Thank you so much.
I've been writing a book for the past year to share even more of the things I've learned, to share my story, to maybe hopefully inspire others as others have inspired me.
In a way, I think I'm writing a book that I would have loved to read.
But the coolest part is being trusted to make videos I actually like, videos I'm proud of, and basically being able to see the places that mean something to me and experience all of it with my family.
I think there are going to be days where it's going to be extremely hard to be a creative. You can't write a script, you can't think of ideas, you can't film videos, you can't take photos. And I've just gone through something like that, and it's probably one of the worst that I've gone through for a while. And
You see,
it's
here's the truth.
devastating. It could be scary. It can be scary. It can be so stressful.
Despite all of these
But I had a
things,
bit of challenging day yesterday and today, and so I crashed my bike pretty badly. I got so many scratches all over me, and I really hurt my shoulder. Yeah, well, I guess we're gonna be doing this part one-armed
despite literally
for now.
feeling like I finally made my dreams come true, I still feel like I'm just getting started. Because if we're being completely honest, I still am. I still feel insecure introducing myself as a creator, as a photographer, as a filmmaker, especially when I'm in a room full of people who've studied this, went to actual school, and does real life production work. I feel out of place, especially then. I still struggle with consistency, with perfectionism, and even just trying to come up with ideas, writing a script, visualizing the shots, and editing. There are so many days when I feel like maybe I'm not really cut out for this, that maybe I should be looking for a stable job. But I keep going because I want to become someone they can be proud of. If I could say something to the version of me who picked up that Canon 100D because it was the smallest DSLR in the market, because he was so insecure about people seeing him hold a camera, especially when he had no idea how to use one. I'd tell him to dream even bigger and be brave enough to put his art into the world sooner than later. I'd tell him learning all of the storytelling techniques, becoming faster at editing, or even having all of the gear he's ever dreamt of doesn't mean he won't still struggle with coming up with ideas and creating and publishing content. So I tell him to start sooner than later, even though he's unsure, scared, and even when it seems pointless. Because you never know who's watching on the other side of the screen. I would tell him to make things that are meaningful to him, even if no one watches. Alright, this is 10K reasons. Camera rolling, audio recording. So, first of all, if you're still sitting here and you've made it to this part of the video, I want to say thank you. I know not everybody has the time to sit around and watch these little videos to the end, so it really means a lot. Of course, I also want to say thank you to everyone who's liked, commented, subscribed, hated, or even just watched quietly all through these years. I know 10,000 isn't really a huge number on this platform, nor does it matter so much. One could argue, but to me, it is a sign, it is a reminder that the dream is still alive. 4 years, maybe 5 years ago almost, I couldn't even imagine hitting YouTube partner, getting my 4,000 watch hours, getting my first 1,000 subscribers. So hitting 10K means something to me. And I really appreciate all of you who stuck around until now. I also just want to take this chance to tell you again that my book, Mastering Video Content Creation, is coming out this July. It's a collection of some of the most useful things I've learned that have helped me keep this dream alive. The book is divided into 3 parts we call consume, create, and curate, which I think is what we as creators spend all of our time with. I talk about editing tricks I use all the time, things like how I price my work as a creator, and overall share my story, my experiences as a kid from Manila who decided to pick up a camera. You can go check the link in the description of this video to pre-order a copy today. Writing a book has always been one of my biggest dreams as a kid, so I really can't believe that it's almost here, that it's happening. It's going to be available in Amazon and in bookstores like Barnes & Noble, so for people in the US, you might see the book one of these days on the shelf, so it would be cool if some of you could send me a photo, because I don't know if it's going to be available in Austria. I kind of feel bad about it, a little bit, because I just think that it would be one of the coolest things ever to walk into a bookstore and see a book with your name on it. So I will try to find a way to get that experience. But for you guys, send me a photo if you see it. It would be so cool. Better yet, purchase a copy so that my publishers are happy with me and they might think about working with me another time. If you can take a photo, please do send it to me. I would really appreciate it. If you're one of the people who've already pre-ordered a copy, let me know in the comments section below. Say hi. I would love to say thank you to each and every one of you. If you're a creator and you're maybe thinking of giving this a shot, or if you're curious about the book and you have questions about it, then drop them down below as well. I would be more than happy to answer them. And yeah, I wanted to hop on in this video real quick to say thank you and celebrate this milestone with everybody. I guess, as always, I will see you in the next video. Alright, so this is the Handycam with my new wide-angle macro lens.
Mali yung feeling.